In three, two, one, and we are live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Desolate.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the worst horror game ever, according to what my friend says.
I absolutely hate this game.
And, buddy,
What's up?
you are very smallly recognizable to my ears. What just happened?
What?
You got lower. Why are you lower?
I don't know.
I think it's on my end.
Just raise your volume a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Alright, anyway. So this is going to delete whatever progress I have. I already know this already. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna play a brand new game on normal difficulty on solo. Are we ready?
Why can't I not raise your volume? Where's the volume button?
Just raise your whole volume, or is the game too loud?
It's I think it's because of the. No, it's not because of the game. You just suddenly got lower. Talk now while it's paused.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, now you're back to normal voice. Is the game canceling you out?
Oh, I think that might be the game canceling me. Here, let me lower down just the game volume. I don't think it's gonna fix me getting lower, but at least you can boost your whole volume and it will be better.
Alright.
Here, there we go. How's that?
Alright, this is better.
Okay.
And they can still hear us, right? Both
yes.
you and I are heard?
Yes.
Okay.
From the looks of it, everything is still A-okay. We're testing out something new for a project that we're doing. Nothing too special. Just trying to teach a thing or two. And we're going to start this game. So...
Hey, so why is Desolate so bad?
Oh my gosh, Ty, you're about to find out. So, this is max settings, everything. This is the best this game will look, and it does look good. I will say that.
It looks okay. Okay.
One of the safest places on the island.
Controls.
Leave the bunker.
Activity. I'm gonna turn it down to 30. Apply. Yes. Okay. So I played this game. This game came out in 2018, and I played this game not religiously, but I did play it quite a bit. Now, do I regret doing that? Absolutely. This game just did not deserve my attention whatsoever.
Wow.
I am upset that I couldn't get a refund on it. And I'm gonna show you everything that's wrong with this game. So number one, like I said before, right? When you make a new game, it deletes all your previous saved games.
Okay.
And it doesn't give you a warning about it. It doesn't tell you that it's gonna do that. It doesn't tell you anything about it deleting anything.
That's just plain evil.
Yeah. It just deletes it. And you're none the wiser.
Time to get out of here.
Alright. Now.
So,
Okay.
I have lost many playthroughs to that, I guess, glitch? I don't know. It seems like it's a glitch, but it might be intended, and they just don't say anything about it.
Yeah, that is sus. That's sus.
Station is not transmitting. You must determine what is wrong with it. The station is located in the Lighthouse of Hope.
The Lighthouse of Hope.
Wow.
So far,
I already took
visually,
damage.
this game isn't that bad.
It's been
It looks
2 years
actually
since
pretty
day
good.
X.
So far, right? Yeah, I agree.
Dangerous, more foreign.
How's the
But just
function?
wait until you get to all the bugs and glitches.
I joined the volunteer ranks at the New Light.
There is
Conglomerate. Wanted to
so
help return
much
our country and
wrong
the
with
world
the
to the
bugs
way
and
they once
glitches
were.
of this game. It's
Wanting
not
to
even
eliminate all of
funny.
the horrible things which now fill
Wow.
our planet. The
How many
scum of
bugs?
Bachman had birthed into
Oh,
existence.
dude. Like,
Our ranks
millions.
weren't just made up of volunteers, of course.
They were
Wow.
prisoners too.
And I can't believe we're
I
talking
thought
over
that
this
was fair.
monologue, but this
This way
monologue
they could
isn't even
redeem
that
themselves in
interesting,
the eyes
isn't
of
it?
Society, as they prove their usefulness to it.
No, not at all.
You might find
He's
this hard to
telling some
believe, but
backstory.
Grunichny is
I.
pure hell on Earth.
What am I landing on?
That's
What
right.
is going on? What?
And that's
Okay.
where New Life
Little guy
sent
here.
it all back to the way it was.
All right.
In briefing, they told us danger waited for us here.
Well,
lurking
that
around
was-
Wait,
every
what?
corner. Mortal danger. And not just
Oh
from
my
creatures
gosh!
that have
I
overrun
didn't even
time,
realize I was doing damage
also
because
from
the sound is glitched.
illnesses.
It doesn't play
Well,
the
wait.
sound of me
It's-
slapping him.
It's still playing it, even after like legit
I
you're
didn't know much
like
about
pausing.
these things, but I did know I had to stay
Yeah.
on my guard.
There is no pause.
There's no pause.
There's no pause. You cannot
Okay,
pause
that's
in this game.
strike 2.
That's strike 2. Strike. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so delete
I
all
mean,
your save
technically
data
it's
when you
strike
start a new
3
save data,
because
and it
strike
doesn't.
strike 2 was me falling and hitting nothing. I literally landed on air back there.
Wow.
I don't know
that's
if you
strike-
could tell.
Yeah, I saw that. So now that so that's full 3 strikes immediately.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's supposed to play that music whenever there's an enemy around.
The
it's
combat
not-
is.
It's not playing any sound when I actually hit it. Okay, I want to stay away from that actually. So this game, let me talk about the positives of it. Does have some good elements. It's not all bad. So, there's something wrong here. Obviously. You got people that are zombies. There's some supernatural stuff going on. There's a monster, you know, that's trying to attack me. This doesn't seem like Earth. This doesn't seem like it's doing whatnot. I don't exactly know the storyline behind all this, but I do know that there's a bit of supernatural going on here, kind of like a Nazi zombie sort of thing.
Okay. And are you about to die?
No.
This combat is not good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I might die. Run away.
That was very stiff. And how can you
Oh,
even
it's
tell me
because my weapon is done. I can't jump. I can't jump. Okay, there we go. I was stuck in the ground. I'm stuck in the ground again. Help! There we go. Now I can jump.
Wow, this is terrible.
I'm about to die. What is going
It hasn't
on?
even been like legit 10 seconds.
Ow! Bye.
You're already about to die.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's more on me.
Okay, I guess that some of that can be put on you, but not all of it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Where was my inventory again? There we go. I'm gonna try to use a little healing item. A red liquid. No. Heals. There you go. Alright, healed myself up a little bit.
But I am. Well,
Notice that it did say press E to heal. And as when I press E to heal, it doesn't do anything.
ah,
So I read somewhere as well that the developer of this game left this game. He does not work on it anymore. This is an abandoned game.
this game is abandoned.
This game is abandoned, yeah. There is no fixing any of these glitches. There is no reworking some of the base mechanics to make them more smooth and better. There is no saving this.
How much did you buy this for?
It is $15.
What? This giant piece of crap cost 15 bucks?
Yes.
Oh, no wonder you were mad about not getting a refund. I'd be pretty peeved as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink some apple juice. I also think I should get to a fire, that way I can cook some steaks. Okay, I need the parts in the... Find the parts in the sector F8. Where was the map again? Sector F8. Where is it at? Okay, here.
So
F8.
I have some
So
other
go here.
questions. When did this develop? Was there even ever a trailer, or was this just something that randomly popped up on Steam one day?
This is something that randomly popped up on Steam one day.
And one day you came across this, thinking and looking at the sites of the slides, and assuming that, maybe it won't be that bad.
Actually, I think it was gonna be good. I was thinking this game was gonna be great.
Yeah, like not best game of the year, but adequate amount, right?
I mean, I thought that this game was going to take off. I thought it was gonna take off hard. Because if you look at it, it's a survival in like a sort of experiment, kind of like a Desolate, I guess you can say. Kind of the name of the game. But like
When
just
did Dying Light come
abandoned
out?
area. The first one?
Yeah.
2013.
In that case, you kind of got a better one before this even happened.
No. This Dying Light's a horror zombie survival.
This isn't a horror zombie survival?
It's not a zombie survival. No, these guys are normal. And also, those aren't zombies. They're people that went insane and are being mind controlled by something. Like I said, there's a bit of a supernatural element. I'm stuck in the floor again. I'm stuck. There we go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I must acknowledge this. What is that accent? What was this? Am I nitpicking here? You said
The accent?
what region is this?
This is Russia.
Do Russians say bloody hell? Like, in that form?
They can.
Oh, okay. I just, I kind of just,
Welcome to my base. This is my base now. I have a med station. I'm inspecting it right now. And I now have the crafting recipe required to build this. I'm also going to inspect the workbench that we can get its recipe. Boom, there we go. I'm also going to inspect the stove so that we can cook some yummy food.
This feels like if Dying Light and We Happy Few, which wasn't even that good of a game as well, also had a baby, and the baby grew up and this is what it became of it.
I've never played We Happy Few, but now I'm tempted.
No, don't play We Happy Few. You'll be just frustrated and then you quit.
Oh, just like this game.
Yes. The whole thing about We Happy Few is this. It's a great game, great story, pretty alright characters, setting up, and like legit, a lot of interesting things. But the gameplay is just bad. And there are some glitches that are just like, why did this even make it into the full version?
Hmm.
You know that movie Hook Wink or something like that?
Yes.
It's like that. The story's really good. The characters are all interesting. The animation looks really horrid, so people always just bomb on it.
Right. I mean, the animation is terrible.
You don't know it's weird? Even
What's
with
that?
terrible animation, with really terrible animation, and a really, terrible, well, not terrible, but with a really good story, but even if you had terrible animation, it can still be good. And I have the perfect example of this. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, one of my favorite shows. Because Aqua Teen Hunger Force was made from recycled animations and made with Adobe Photoshop.
Nice.
It didn't even have that complicated of a story. It was just shenanigans with fast food talking creatures. But the personality, man, is what carried the show so much. You love these characters, Even Shake, even though he's a legit a big old milkshake-ish asshole.
Hmm.
Well, I know what makes Shake so amazing. His voice acting is his
Ugh.
voice acting is honestly really good. His character is so terrible that when he gets punished every episode, you get so much serotonin from it. That it's so nice. And that Frylock is the street man is just so amazing. Because you're that type of person that, if you get stuck with these two, you gotta be the straightest thinking at the point. And like legit, you don't want to be like attempted into it. Plus he comes up with some sort of vengeance every now and then. Meanwhile is just the troll man of the whole thing. My favorite episode of the whole series is Bookie. Because like legit, that was the episode where Shake got so destroyed.
Ah, yes, an invisible wall.
Oh, that is just a slap in the face and a kick in the nuts.
Ah, yes, another invisible wall. I can't
that's
climb this
just-
mountain.
Now they're just squeezing your nuts. Okay.
Ah, yes,
but-
another one. For no reason.
sorry, I lost track of my conversation. What the point is, that show was really good because of its great, character, because of its great voice acting, and very funny writing at times. It might have still
Well-
animation and be, basically wow. Like I just died like a dolphin.
The thing is that was only half my fault. There's another thing about this game, which is that if the game decides that you're not on a ledge anymore, it'll just drop you.
Oh, that's very screwed. That's screwed up.
Like there were a couple of ledges there that I could have landed on to potentially, at least survive.
Does this game even have any fans?
No, everyone hates it.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Wow.
Everyone that gives it a positive review on Steam basically says, "Oh, this game has great potential." And every negative review says this game is garbage.
And they're all and the negative reviews have it. This is a very terrible game.
Well, I mean, it all the all the reviews are kind of negative because the developer abandoned this game. This
Yeah,
game
of course.
doesn't have potential anymore. It's
I wonder
abandoned.
what the developer is doing now.
I also wonder that. Oh, jeez. Energy fields.
Back to my Aquatine Hunger Force thing. The reason why that show's good is because, though it had, cheap animation, it was one that, legit, because the creators legit put, a lot of work into the show, dialogue-ish, and, legit, with, voice acting-ish, and even, in their writing-ish at times. Because it has this very unique slice of life tone, even with all the wacky stuff that happens. And legit, I even recall even one of the voice actors was sick during the first season, and legit, he still came into the studio. I think it was Shake's VA, if I recall correctly, and he still did an episode. That's determination right there.
Indeed.
And
Indeed it
legit,
is.
man,
Oh,
the
that's
show.
not-
Want to know how many seasons that show had?
How many seasons?
13 seasons.
Oh boy.
Yes, 13 seasons. And the only expensive thing were the intros. The rest of the show was actually extremely cheap.
Nice. Was it successful though?
Yes, it was so successful that even after it ended, it's still coming back. And it's coming back soon. In November, if I recall correctly.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Yeah. And
So
they even
2
got
days from
updated
now.
animation.
They already did the animation.
Yeah, they already did the animation. They only have 5 episodes, but still, it's updated. It's really nice. I can't wait to see it. I'm honestly very excited.
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
But still, though, that is a prime example of a good show, even with terrible animation. And even Hookwink is like else, and Hookwink is also a good explanation of that. I've seen people go back and watch it and like, actually, the story of this is pretty solid, and even
Right,
has a very great main villain.
I remember that bunny rabbit, dude. That rabbit was insane.
He had that unique, charismatic insaneness that the Joker has. Not exactly.
No. No, not whatsoever. It was not charismatic whatsoever. It was just unhinged.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry. Wait, why am I saying sorry? Anyways,
Oh, that's
this
not good.
game, however,
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Okay.
this game, however, does it even have a good story?
Yes, actually. So the story is that I crash landed here, and I need to get out of this area over to my mission somewhere else. However, there were a lot of strange phenomena going on in this area, so now I'm going to investigate what's going on.
Ah, so that is a pretty good solid story. It's just that the gameplay physics suck.
Well, the gameplay just has too many glitches.
And glitches, that's what I meant by it sucks.
Who's chasing me? Oh, this guy.
What the heck? Why are there so many gosh dang enemies?
Why not have so many gosh dang enemies?
Because legit, you're starting out. You're supposed to lead them into it.
No. This took a
No,
Dark Souls approach.
You don't even know like the full statistics of what's gonna happen when you get to this first mission.
Just about? Ah!
And like combined with that with the glitches, and this is just very, very, very poorly. This is a very poor game.
Right, now I need to figure out where I died. I think it was down there.
What is even that?
It's a phenomenon. You don't want to go into it. It'll damage you.
Wow.
Well, it's meant to. That's meant to happen.
That seems a little lazy though.
Oh, come on. Here, get this.
Oh my gosh, I just realized something. We
Get
could
hit
have
with that.
done
Ow.
Shoot Charles if we had it. There are cars here that I can drive?
There are cars here, but you can't drive them. Okay, where did I die? I'm not even sure.
You know what? This whole game, through its all terribleness, makes me wish we could have done Choo Charles.
I mean, this is very much like Choo Choo Charles, if that's any consolation.
That's no consolation because of its terrible gameplay.
What? We get to make fun of it.
Good point. I guess I can go with another, like, legit, hour of ripping on this and, like, being disappointed on why it is the way it is and its terrible potential that their own developer even gave up on it.
Yep.
This was a waste of an idea. But, hey, it's not even an original idea anyway.
What's not original about it?
Well, you see, you kind of get that whole, like, what are we even fighting against? Insane thugs? And, like, legit...
Do you know what's insane about them?
No.
Au contraire, Ty.
Alright. Contraire me.
So, You can't
Sorry.
say that it's exactly the same thing because, as I mentioned before, they're not just crazy, they are also being controlled by a force on the island.
So they're unwilling, servants.
Just about, although they're pretty sure they're also brain dead.
I could actually say the same thing for Resident Evil 4.
No, with Resident Evil 4, they were very much aware of what they were doing.
But they were also turned into zombies by the Lost Boggers, right?
That station.
They were turned, yeah, essentially.
I'm sure that some of them were against their will.
Right. But these guys are just brain dead.
I feel like that there is more to this.
There is more to it.
Okay, can you explain more by any chance?
Not really, because I didn't play this enough to get a full detailed story. Because, you know, my, like, 5 save playthroughs of this got deleted whenever I tried to play with friends.
Oh, good point. Oh, and you can't even play with friends on this very well.
No, you can. It's just that as soon as you play single player, your save gets deleted again.
Then there would be no point.
Right. And also, I don't know where my freaking death pack went. I'm supposed to have a death pack. It has all my stuff in it.
Yeah. Well, there are some things that you know what? Going back to the statistics of game playing and all that, I do have some gripes about most games that do these types of things. But I'm not talking about this game. I'm talking about other games that are more better, diverse, and legit, not abandoned.
That abandoned part. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I'm kind of scared of playing No More Heroes. I will still play it, but I will go with it with caution. Oh my gosh.
I
and
am
a pause button.
floating.
And a pause menu that doesn't pause. Okay, so y'all wondering, Ty, why are you scared of not playing, why are you scared of playing No More Heroes? And it's just that I'm not exactly scared of it. I'm just, vigilant on what I'm gonna get into when I play the game. Because when you play the game, you gotta worry about all the bosses. And some bosses, even the early ones, have one-shot kill moves. And I hate one-shot kill moves. I think it's a cheap way of punishing the player. No one wants to be stressed about fighting a boss and him or her killing you instantly. Like legit, and it's only the beginning. Why would I want to get killed so far in the beginning to a one shot that didn't even see coming? And they have such a horrible trigger on that. Like you don't even know which one to if Shinobu blocks you, she will kill you instantly with a dash attack of katana strikes. Or Henry, when legit he comes at you, he'll just slam you to the ground and puncture you in the stomach with this beam sword. Like legit, that's the whole reason why I'm scared of playing that game. I gotta have a great skill level to do so. And don't even get me started on other games that do this. Let's say, I don't know, Kid Icarus with the shrimp tempura wizard thing. If you get caught by the shrimp tempura wizard, you get turned into a shrimp tempura. And if he catches you, he'll eat you and kill you instantly. And no, you can't make this argument for games like FNAF because it's meant to be this way. They are animatronics, you're human, you will be one-shotted, it makes more sense. But No More Heroes, you have a bigger skill radius and legit, a better type of chance because it's bosses. It's like Mega Man. It's meant to be a boss and legit, it's supposed to be like a gatekeeper like type of thing, and like you don't want to get one shotted out of nowhere on a difficulty that you chose to be normal or easy or something like that, right?
Right.
It's just like I didn't come for this for hard mode. I do admit that sometimes this one shot thing can work even in jokes. Like in Tales of Berseria, if you go and spam if you go and like do a thing in like RPGs where you start killing lower enemies to get XP. Oh yeah, it's called auto living. Yeah, if you do that, Barbados will come out and kill you.
What?
Yeah, if you do cheap auto leveling with the fast forward button, Barbados, the Berserker, will come out and kill you. It'll be a fight, but it'll be a false fight because you won't stand a chance against him.
Because like I won't stand a chance against these guys.
Exactly.
What do I have? I guess all I have is a shovel. And I'm going to have to confront this guy because he stole all my stuff.
You're no shovel knight.
Watch me. Oh. Nice.
A dodger?
Oh, bloody hell!
Got he. Oh, he doesn't have my stuff.
No. No, he doesn't.
Dang, my stuff is gone. Create campfire. Clean water, I'll do that. I now have clean water. Alright, cool.
Oh, and the next gripe I have is this. Escort missions.
Escort missions. Oh, yeah.
I am not a fan of escort missions. They never go well in the game. You go, you try to get the NPC to get through the the danger, and legit they just don't know what to do. You have to have a very great AI as the character so that they can follow your lead. Legit,
Right.
some games rarely do this.
Well, that's also a pretty hard thing to do. It took Resident Evil a couple tries in order to get it right.
Yeah. But it's just like if you don't know how to do it right, then don't do it at all. Like legit, if you think that's gonna take a while, well, you know what? No, I'll forgive that one a bit because it was the early '90s. Or wait, no, when did it? No, that came out in 2004. It was the earliest
That's
century.
still very early days of AI.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, we have some pretty advanced AI. Back then, no.
It's pretty interesting. Bad stories during that time was common, but good AI was because they were working on development. Now, mostly today, we got like horrible AIs, but pretty great stories.
Today?
A little bit, yeah.
Today we have great AIs and horrible stories. What are you talking about?
No, that's what I meant. Oh, did I say that wrong?
You said that backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, do that. Cool.
What happened to storytelling? It used to be good until someone thought too much about it or something like that.
What, this game?
No, I don't mean this game. I mean in other games.
I have done it.
What was that?
Me grunting.
Grunty.
Another glitch. I'm fixing the retranslator.
A retranslator?
Yeah.
Watcher, this is Volunteer. Come in. I
Feels
repeat,
like
Watcher,
you
this
did,
is
like,
Volunteer.
being
I've
too
repaired the
out there
station.
for
Do
you.
you read me?
I need to get some energy in here. I gotta get my water. It's on the other side of the thing.
I can
I'm gonna go
see
grab
the
it.
top of the station. The transmitter might be
Alright, here we go.
If so, I should reconnect.
Also,
Right. Reconnecting the wires.
So not interesting at all. It's very bad. It's not really great. It doesn't have any legs to stand on. And if it did, it would be chopped down by the comments and reviews of the people on the Steam page.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this game. I'm nearly falling asleep at it.
I mean, we both nearly fall asleep every time.
I know, but this one. Just
But this one just makes me sleep even harder.
It makes me sleep in it makes me sleep in it makes me sleep in even harder.
Volunteer.
It just makes me like tired even
Copy
further
that, I read you.
because the shit like
Now the
this
island is
gameplay
in
is
communication with the continent.
not interesting at all.
I've been meaning to ask you about the creature on the elevator.
I don't even know this guy's name.
When the doors were open, I saw something blindingly bright behind them. I stepped forward and a few seconds later I was on the surface. What happened?
I've heard from my colleagues that the first time people come to the island, they experience a kind of acclimation. In rare cases, it causes hallucinations and gaps in the memory. It's obviously been a bit rougher on you than on most. You need to rest. Your next mission will take you someplace where you can do just that.
Brightness.
I'll give it this. The voice actors for this did pretty good.
You know, but even on this island, there are
What
some
would you
places that
say?
are relatively
How would you
safe.
say, dude?
One of those
Yeah, it is
places
good.
Oasis. And
Also,
over
this
at,
is
well,
stationary.
introduce yourself.
This is a graphic that's not moving at all, but the light's moving.
Back when it was operational.
This reminds me of that episode of
Where do I
Shaolin
find this
Showdown,
token?
where Raimundo
Spark train
faced
station.
Jack Spicer
It's in sector
in the
C7.
light, avoid the light game.
Oh boy.
It was pretty cool looking, like Showdown too.
Oasis.
I love the band, not this guy. Another thing is, it's just like it kind of like and the most funny part is that episode kind of started in a lighthouse.
What? This one?
No, Shaolin Showdown. I know
Oh.
you probably never heard of that show, but it was a pretty cool show. Honestly, it was right on time. It was good early 2000s show. Now the reboot, no, that doesn't exist to me. That was terrible. Anyways, the old show was actually really nice. Yeah, it was very creative it was very creative as well.
Alright, I think I need to eat now.
And the
Oh, I got
Shengang
a
Wu,
pot out of that guy? That's so sick.
and the Shengang Wu stuff was actually pretty nice. Some of the most riotable weapons I've seen ever. But my favorite one will always be Hemorrhoid Bean's Moby Morpher, because you can like morph into any person you want, and it makes a fantastic weapon fighting thing. I know I showed it to you before.
I don't remember, I think.
It was these gauntlet things that formed like some sort of shield that could split apart. You found it very fascinating.
I don't recall. But I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Oh, my sanity meter's going down. Oh,
I didn't even know you had a sanity meter.
I'm gonna kill this guy. He's dead.
Wow, you can't even do silent takedowns?
That was a silent takedown. Boss.
Can I get a good look at you?
No, I can't see myself.
Wait, you can't see yourself? Then who is that guy that popped down there when you were crouched?
Oh, that is me. I'm anxious from the
I'll
stress.
admit the design of you is okay, right?
No. You know what?
Yeah, I'll give it that.
More effort
You
than FNAF. I'll give it that.
wait, which FNAF are you talking about?
Security breach.
You still mad at security breach?
What do you mean I'm still mad? I'm mean.
I thought you forgave them.
For
Wait, are you
what?
still not forgiving them?
What did they do?
You were mad at the main story of security breach because you got to go through that whole experiences with the glitches and that stuff.
Well, they're still there. The glitches are still there, Ty. And the last bug fix patch that they did was not even for PC, it was for Google Stadia.
But you gotta admit, compared to this game, it makes it look fantastic. It may have glitches, dude.
I appreciate that it doesn't delete my progress every time I want to play the game.
Yeah. What did you think of like the whole Freddy going inside Freddy mechanic? I thought it was creative.
I thought it was very similar to the
What the?
that is a tornado.
See, now that's cheap. But what did you think it was similar to?
It's like the Batmobile in Batman Arkham Knight, but bad.
Really? That's what you would compare that to?
Yep, that is exactly what I would compare it to. And you want to know why I make that comparison?
Why did you make it?
Well, a lot of people, when they made their first reviews of Batman Arkham Knight, they complained about the Batmobile, saying that it's kind of arbitrary and it wasn't necessary, even though it kind of was. You can go from one place to another very quickly.
That's the token.
You can argue they can do that with hovering, but when you're first starting off, no, you can't. And there's plenty of puzzles and other things that you need to do with the Batmobile, and it does add a little bit extra, thought on both ends. Because you have to figure out a way to do it with the cheap jump scare. You have to find a way to do it with the Batmobile. A car. It doesn't have the same ability as you do. It can also jump ramps, which is a thing. It's also something that you have to. It added to the game. Freddy added nothing to the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You're right. Freddy does nothing, and even when he gets something, it doesn't do much.
He's slower than you running, so you can't say that you can use him for travel. He requires you to be around a charger. He barely protects you from the other animatronics. He just makes it so that they don't notice you.
Well, that's a form of protection in a spiritual sense, but yeah, I get what you mean.
And that's it.
Yeah, I'll admit, I love good old Glamrock Freddy. He is a really great character. I love the guy. He was honestly one of the characters I would love to see come back in some sort of way in the FNAF, world, in a way.
Sure, but he had nothing in Security Breach.
I would say that bring him back, but fix him. Because he has a lot of flaws.
Right.
Like, legit, he can work, but, make him necessary to do something other than keep Gregory safe. Like, legit, he's a giant robot.
Right.
Came here of my own free will.
You know what? I actually had my own idea for a FNAF movie. I don't know if I've said it on stream or not.
No, you haven't. Tell me.
Okay, so this kind of retcons the story of Pizza
whoa.
Simulator.
Check to make sure we're both heard first because I want everyone to hear this.
We can both be heard.
Okay, then
Okay.
tell me.
I want is this retcons Pizza Simulator a little bit.
Thanks.
There's only one part of it that it retcons, but I wanted to make a movie of Henry going out and capturing all the animatronics. Obviously,
you did talk about this
except for the marionette, which he builds Lefty for.
Okay, yeah.
And obviously, you know, supernatural robots make for very interesting enemies, especially when they're pitted up against their creator.
Over the radio, damn it.
I would love to see that. That makes more sense.
For work. He said you were new here, so you probably could use some. I'm a biologist.
Now,
You know-
they're not exactly the creator. Technically, William Afton is more the creator than Henry, but Henry co-worked on those animatronics, same as Afton.
Even humans
And Henry
They're
was the
just
one
for
that
adults.
built
Have you heard of Subject 11?
these
They call it the Wannaga.
future animatronics after the incident with the Emily
My data indicates that
daughter,
some of them
Henry
settled
Emily's daughter
on
dying.
radar station in one of the
Mm-hmm.
one of the buildings there.
Because we remember
Sector G.
So what's
the phone guy called Purple Guy a previous employee.
The pay will be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Over and out.
Also, are there? Yep, there are. There are invisible walls there. Okay, but anyway, yeah, no, I guess one of the final boss for Henry would be Baby for obvious reasons.
Yes. You know what? I thought of something even better. Like legit, since like there was since there was technically a William Afton saga. Why couldn't it have been a Baby saga? Her taking up the role would have been like more,
There was a
Better.
Baby saga.
that. Okay, can you please tell me which one it was? Because I'm.
So Baby's whole saga is she so there's the animatronic and then there's the soul. So the animatronic already had a super high self-aware intelligence
Uh-huh.
that also, and this kind of goes back to one of my theories about the whole FNAF universe, but the animatronic itself was self-aware,
Mm-hmm.
and when there was one person in the room, Emily, or whatever her name is, Elizabeth, there you go, then it went haywire, followed its programming, and yada yada. We all know the story.
Mm-hmm.
The AI code, I don't think okay, I think that the AI code kind of intermingled with the soul a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The
Wait,
child kind of adopted the AI just kind of into its own sort of personality. The AI wanted to leave the pizzeria, and so did the child. And so they both had the idea of stuffing themselves into a meat suit, which is you. And then they escaped with all the other animatronics, aka all the other souls.
No,
When they
okay.
escaped as you vomited everyone into a, gutter sink thing, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
And then the rest of the party kicked out Baby, and then Baby went around looking for scraps in order to rebuild herself. And then once she was done rebuilding herself, she heard about the pizza sim place, and so she went there thinking that her dad invited her, when in reality it was Henry. That is her whole story.
Frankly, it sounded like, as the thing, as she described in, like, at the end of Pizza Simulator, she wanted to take over her father's work. I think that could have worked if they haven't if they legit didn't kill her off in the same game.
She didn't try to take over Dad's work. She wanted to work with him. But obviously that wasn't a thing. That couldn't have been a thing.
Really? Why do you say so?
Because her dad died in a fire.
I was thinking, like, what if she survived the fire?
Then what's the point of the fire? We're doing this whole thing again. That would only enrage the FNAF community.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I could write down and see what happened if it worked in my thing. I'm curious on how it would have been taken. But I guess you're right. It would have just made no sense and just make the FNAF community angry.
Yeah.
Still though, I just don't think that baby had enough time to shine because it's getting near like that because of that whole thing.
Well,
Think
baby
about
just...
it. Do we even get to explore her much?
No, we don't.
Yeah, she felt like more, unneeded to me. I mean, I am happy that we got her, but what did we even do with her?
You're getting into some very controversial territory there.
You know what? I'll save the controversialness for some other time.
I think I agree with you, but
there are some flaws in my argument. I get it.
No. But that's a hot take.
Really?
It is a hot take.
Why is it a hot take?
So people are like, oh, what do you mean baby didn't get enough time to do yada yada, there was not enough and this and that. But yeah.
And I would be cool
if baby disappeared from the FNAF universe, it'd be the same.
It really would be the same. No, I'm not gonna go deep into this. Like you said, this is controversial. I'm not here to make any I'm not here to disagree with anyone. I'm just I'm just not based on that.
I mean, she's not the only character that applies to. You can apply that to Shadow Freddy. You can apply that to Shadow Bonnie.
I mean, legit.
You can apply that to Golden Freddy.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, Golden Freddy maybe a little. See, you see that? That's also a hot take.
Right, these are all hot takes.
Because,
but I mean, Golden Freddy only existed.
I understand what you mean. It wouldn't change if Golden Freddy was involved or not, because Golden Freddy was kind of like a Mortal Kombat secret character.
Yes.
Which I love. I will say that. I love Golden Freddy. I'm happy that they were involved in the story somehow.
Yep.
But yeah, kind of have a point when you say that it would have worked even without him.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did hear that Scott himself said that, yeah, I'm not doing anything with Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy.
I get
Those were kind of just thrown away after FNAF 2, yeah.
Yeah. It's not I love all of the animatronics, but they were not used correctly.
They were not all. They weren't all needed. I'll say that. The puppet was definitely needed. The core 4 were definitely needed.
You can't have FNAF 2 without the puppet. But
well, I mean, you can't have the story without the puppet either, because the puppet's the one that started everything.
I know.
For the most part.
But legit, I feel like most of the animatronics could have worked if they were in either different games or just weren't created at all. Some of them, not all of them. It's just one of those things.
As I said, the core 4, the marionette, Springtrap, and I think that's it.
That's all there is.
I think that's it, yeah.
And that's what I meant by Baby could have had a whole saga if she wasn't involved in that, I think if she wasn't involved in sister, I don't think it was legit sister location if they weren't even involved in the main story even in the first place. I
Well,
think she would
okay.
have had
Well,
her chance to shine.
here's, and I think I get what you're trying to say. Here's the issue with what you're saying, though.
Of course, I know there's an issue, but like, can you explain it to me?
Dick.
Did he literally just hit you and
He
run
just
away?
slapped me once and then just ran away. Yeah.
Okay, continue on with like the explanation of that what the problem. What I'm trying to say is because
Oh my
I know
gosh.
that you know what I mean, but I don't
Yeah,
think I'm
yeah.
describing it right.
Okay, so the issue with what you mean though is that remember that this whole story is supposed to be very secretive and leave a lot open to the imagination.
Exactly.
That's because you only have 1 week's worth of, I guess you can call it content per game, when this is a story that spanned years.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just not enough there everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the whole issue is, well, we need to solve this story of Five Nights at Freddy's, but we just don't have enough details. Yeah.
He did not expect this game to pop off as well as it did.
Well, he still have to open-ended.
He did, yeah.
With the newspapers.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It was just like, it's like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It was all up for, our interpretation of what the story is.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Yeah, in the web series, it was all up to our interpretation. Even the creators of the show said it themselves. Even in the TV show.
Oh jeez, oh jeez. I didn't realize that this was gonna be a thing. No. I'm gonna get my
I
stamina
don't
back.
understand why they had to do that. Ha! And what are these guys, triplets?
Ah!
They could
Yes.
have at least put, like, masks on them, but
It's
no.
the same model.
Yeah, it's just the same model.
And they're completely white. And no, that's not a racist thing. They look like paper. Like they have no like masking over them. They don't have any skin color.
Except for that one guy right there. Why was it just that one guy?
No, not even. Right? No, not even. He doesn't even have eyes, dude.
Wow.
Also, he's shooting me with a gun.
That's just basically sad.
It really feels like they just took the what is it, the basic animation model of Unreal into Blender, clothed it, and then just put little indents on the eye and then some hair.
Yeah.
There you go,
pretty
you
much.
made the character.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. I guess if there was supposed to be a reboot of this series, I think there would be I think the story might be a little bit more straightforward, right?
They already tried to do a reboot. That's what FNAF Help Wanted was. It was a reboot.
Yeah, and you're right. It is kind of being straightforward-ish.
No, it's not.
Oh, so they still didn't learn their lesson or something like that?
No. Ty. The money. The attention.
You can do all of that and still keep a story straightforward, can't you?
No, they get more profits from leaving it open-ended. The more they make it mysterious, the more attention it's going to get. Because theorists.
That is so not gonna work. And I have a good
What do you mean it's
reason
not
why.
gonna... Ty, it's working. It's working. It
Oh wow,
works.
wait, you're right. It actually does work. I only know one guy that...
As a matter of fact, that trick works so well that there are like 20 other games that did it, and it was successful with all of them.
Oh my gosh. Wow, actually, for everyone except Hello Neighbor.
No, it worked for Hello Neighbor.
It did?
Yes.
Really? It actually worked for them?
Yes, it worked for Hello Neighbor.
Oh,
Hello
wait.
Neighbor didn't work, but that worked for Hello Neighbor.
Oh, Oh, you mean the original good one? Okay, yeah.
No, the sequel too.
Well, for me, it was good until, you know...
You're
got
not
rid of
getting
the-
what I'm saying. That worked for Hello Neighbor, even though Hello Neighbor didn't work.
Alright, yeah, wait, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Just why?
Why did
Not
it work?
on what you just said,
Ah, hey.
but not on what you just said. I meant on why the honking noise.
Oh, it's because I landed on top of the car. So it's just an alarm. Also, my sanity is just drained. You're lighting yourself on fire. Sir. Sir. Oh, he landed one. Okay. Alright. Sir. Sir, you mind backing up?
Okay, as a digital rabbit, as a purple digital rabbit and overalls once said, this is dumb and weird.
A little bit.
If y'all know what I'm referencing, you guys are funny.
You're masters of the funny.
Okay, anyways. Alright. I guess the mysterious thing can work. But I kinda prefer like a straightforward well, you know what? No. No. I can't we can't have that.
What the? No, we can't have that.
Hmm?
No, we can't have that.
We can't have a straightforward mysterious story, right?
We cannot. Ow.
Yeah, we can't. Even if you get that, then there'll be just, you know, more outtakes on that, and that won't make much money.
Right.
But is it really that hard to just tell a story?
Yes. That is something that I want to change when it comes to my games. Although not really, because like I said, it works.
Oh man. But the point is, I'm scared, man. When does it stop working?
Never.
Really?
Wanna know why?
Why?
Two things. Curiosity and humanity's inability to leave a problem unsolved.
That is sad.
Anyway, I'm done with this game.
Yeah, you've just been like dying on purpose, like not on purpose, but you know, you've just been going through the motions. I see why you be done with this game.
Yeah, no, this was bad.
This is like WWE 15 all over again with
This
me.
game is still on sale. Do not buy it. This game is called Desolate. Do not buy it. It is absolute garbage. I know someone who did beat the story of this game, because there is a story, and said that it was not worth it.
Yeah, I can tell. This is terrible. This is just what is this?
This is a great idea. This would have popped, like I said, this probably would have popped off. This game would have actually popped off.
If someone gave a credit about it.
I'm pretty sure he did when he first started it, but I think he got tired of it. I'm pretty sure he got tired of this game. The developer just was like, there's too much to do and I just don't want to do it, and so he left it. Which, this is a big project. This is going to take a lot of working on it in order to make it, you know, good. But just hire a team. I'm pretty sure this guy has made thousands off this game.
Yeah, at least 1,000.
But anyway, don't buy this game.
Don't buy it, yeah.
Alright. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm glad you liked our commentary, because that's about all this video was.
Yeah, all of this was commentary. We didn't give a crap about this game.
No.
This was just this was just not good. All I did was just acknowledge it a few places, and then I just talked about FNAF and like the deterioration and the sadness of the whole horror game industry.
I mean, horror in general right now is not great.
Of course, it isn't.
Horror movies are all bad. In fact, they're supposed to be bad. That's kind of the culture now. And then horror games have also kind of planed out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get more of your better horror content if you watch some sort of horror video online or something.
What? Oh, you mean like what is it called? The back rooms and stuff like that?
Yeah, like back rooms, don't hug me, I'm scared, or something like that.
Yeah.
Or salad fingers.
Even
who put
salad fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, people who put genuine effort into this, like horror genre. You know what? Here's a recommendation for y'all, but for those who want to, you don't have to do it, but I'm just recommending it. Watch the Walton Files. They're scary.
Or you could do a little bit of research into some things that I'm about to tell you. So I think it was SCP. That is a great horror series. Outlast, the first one, was horror game groundbreaking. Wow, I could not speak. Resident Evil, the first one, was also groundbreaking for its time. Five Nights at Freddy's, obviously, it was also a big changer in the horror genre. There are the core horror movies with Child's Play. There's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There is Halloween. There's Scream. There's Jigs. There's the Saw movies. Those classics are good to watch. And those games are good to play.
And it can also help you guys if you want to make yourself something, new out of it. Or be able to make your new horror stuff. Like legit, people are trying new things these days. Y'all can legit, try something new yourselves and see if you can make something, that can satisfy your horror interest while keeping it interesting to others and yourself, right?
The last thing that I heard that got some attention from the horror area, besides the new Five Nights at Freddy's that came out 3 days ago, is the Warren family with the Annabelle movie, the
oh, you can also watch it.
Sure. I mean, me personally, I didn't think it was that good.
Honestly, the new one was honestly more funny. Still had those themes.
There you go.
Funny.
That is the perfect way to describe it. This horror movie was funny.
It's not bad when a horror movie's
No,
funny.
it's not bad. But it's just not horror, man. It's a funny movie. Alright, anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more, then please do subscribe. If you have any suggestions for what you want us to do tomorrow on Halloween, we'd love to hear your suggestions. If not, then we're going to do Skullgirls.
Yes.
Alright, anyway, we'll see y'all next time.